first day I show up in my trailer, I have a letter and some art from Jared Leto,
Oh,
and but as his character.
hi Al, how are you?
What's up, Lupe? How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Well, congratulations. I mean, part of this Marvel film, Morbius.
Yeah, so excited about it.
And so, are you a Marvel fan? Was it just another job, or were you kind of excited to be part of this
Well, can I
universe?
even admit this? That I'm more of a DC fan, but Marvel is doing a way better job of making their stuff, and yeah, I think DC does a decent job in the TV side, and certainly with Batman, but Marvel is just absolutely crushing it. So, I'm so excited to you go from being a comic book fan to actually being in a Sony Marvel movie. It's pretty nuts. So again, just I feel like I'm more of you because I've done your job so much that like imagine yourself being in this. So yeah, I'm just so happy that this people are finally getting to see this movie.
And you play a detective investigating these strange deaths where some bloodsucker
Yeah,
has
just like
happened.
what we saw in San Francisco, right? So yeah, you've got this whole yeah, we got some bloodsucker loose, and we got to track him down. And Michael Morbius seems to be a prime suspect.
He fits the bill.
It totally does, yeah. And yeah, it's just it was really cool. I mean, first day I show up in my trailer, I have a letter and some art from Jared Leto,
Oh,
and but as his character. So I Dr. Morbius sent me a note and a gift, and said, good luck trying to catch me.
I was
And
gonna say like a serial killer. They drop clues
like,
and they write to to the detectives on the case. Oh my God, so
exactly what
Jared.
happened. And then I was hanging out because I have a family, and I'm used to like having all a ton of life's maintenance. So now I'm in London by myself, which is crazy. And I was hanging out at the British Film Institute, which is the coolest place ever. I can't recommend going there enough. And they have this huge library in their gift shop of library means you can check it out. They have a store, a record store of all of this vinyl of soundtrack vinyl. They have this
Mm.
insane collection of soundtrack vinyl for sale.
Oh.
So I gave Matt Smith some really cool stuff, and I found Dracula soundtracks I was given to Jared Leto. And so, then all of a sudden I'm starting to trade gifts with Jared Leto. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, this is so insane.
He's
It was just like I can't tell you how cool this whole experience was, and I'm so excited to see what what made the screen. Have you seen this movie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I have not seen it.
Oh,
How am I?
hello.
How'd I
You're
do?
good. You're good. You're good. Your detective is kind of a different take. You're kind of like,
Could you say anything otherwise to my face? Like it would
no,
be.
I actually like you because Tyrese's character, he's your partner. He's very dry, and you're
Oh,
the opposite. So you're the opposite. So you kind of bring in this comic kind of relief, and you're like, what the heck is going on around here? Because that's
yeah,
you essentially represent the viewer because you're like, what the heck is this?
yeah.
you know.
Tyrese, we're gonna have to hunt people down. Something's going on.
Was that planned to be a yin and yang?
I mean, that's how they cast it. It's certainly, that's how I auditioned. And then when I showed up on set, Daniel Espinosa, the director, who's amazing and super cool, told me, he's like, yeah, why don't you, we'll do 4, and then on the 5th one, let loose, So I was walking into that very first scene on the first day where you see my character walking in and saying, looking at, I think the sheriffs that they had like
Mm.
almost purple hats. Did you say like they were like wearing cowboy hats for some reason, or like there was like a weird sheriff hat? And so I was like, walking in and roasting people as I walked in on screen, while we were filming, and I'm not sure, I doubt any of that made it in, but it was really fun to do and just be this observational comedian that I am, in a movie. So a lot of that stuff, I remember during the filming process in London, they'll always do a huge party at the exact halfway point
Mm,
of filming.
mhm.
So going to that party, the editor grabbed me and he's like, dude, I see all the little subtle stuff that you're doing and it's fantastic and I love it so much. And we're trying to get in as much as we possibly can.
All right.
So
All right. Well, I got to ask you, you're a stand-up comedian. This whole thing that happened at the Oscars, do you think it sets a bad precedent? I mean, a lot of stand-up comics are speaking up about like, whoa, like that's so
dude,
bad.
we're on stage without security most of the time. If you're in a huge venue and you're in the arena and you're seeing Chris Rock, you're not gonna, or Kevin Hart, you're not gonna make it on stage. But when I'm down at the La Jolla Comedy Store, I've had people come up on stage before.
Oh,
And yeah, I mean, I remember being, this is actually in Miami in Coconut Grove at the Improv, and selling my CDs afterwards. And a drug dealer with white contact lenses and a grill and cornrows came up to me, which is like, imagine that, with his gun and threatened to kill me. And I'm just standing there by myself selling CDs. So we're just unprotected. And to have something like that happen at the Oscars is nuts. And it wasn't even that good of a joke. And there was nothing really offensive about it. So yeah, I don't know. I think I was shocked. I still don't think it's real. That's how shocked I am by
it's
it.
so outrageous that it can't it can't be real,
Can't feel
right?
real. Like, yeah, Chris Rock's numbers went through I tell you the ticket information, like his shows were sold out. And then the audience for the Oscars is massive. But I know people who have talked to Chris, and apparently it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
It's real.
All right. Well, Al, well, congratulations on the film. Stay safe out there on the stage.
Yeah. I'm my days of managing drunks are over. I'm not going out there like just for that reason. Like,
Oh, well, that's too bad. That's too bad for us. Well, thanks so much for your
all right,
time.
later.
Okay, bye.